Most traders believe their biggest problem is finding the right strategy. They believe somewhere out there is a system that will finally make everything click. A cleaner setup, a more accurate indicator, a better entry method, something that removes the frustration. So they keep searching. They try one strategy for a few weeks, then another, then another. Price action, indicators, breakouts, supply and demand, smart money concepts, mean reversion, and so on. Each one feels promising at the beginning. For a short time, it feels like they may have finally discovered the answer. But then, the same pattern returns. A few losses appear, confidence drops, doubt creeps in, and suddenly the trader begins thinking, maybe this strategy isn't good enough. So they start looking again. But here's the uncomfortable truth most traders never realize. The problem usually isn't the strategy. It's the moment when the strategy becomes emotionally uncomfortable to follow, and most traders never stay long enough to learn that difference. Changing strategies feels logical. If something isn't working, you change it. That idea makes perfect sense in most areas of life. If a tool is broken, you replace it. If a plan fails, you adjust it. But trading operates under a very different kind of environment. Trading is not an immediate cause and effect. You can follow a good strategy perfectly and still lose several trades in a row. You can execute correctly and still experience drawdowns. And this is where many traders misinterpret what is happening. When the first losing streak appears, it creates emotional pressure. Confidence begins to shake. The trader starts asking questions. Maybe my entries are wrong. Maybe this system only works in certain markets. Maybe I need something more accurate. At this point, the trader begins evaluating the strategy emotionally instead of statistically. Instead of asking, is this system profitable over 100 trades? They ask, why did the last 3 trades lose? And that shift changes everything. Because if every small losing streak is interpreted as proof that the strategy is flawed, the trader never stays long enough to understand the strategy's real performance. Every system has losing trades. Every system has drawdowns. Even the best professional traders experience stretches where their setups do not perform well. But when traders constantly change strategies, they unknowingly destroy the very thing that creates consistency, statistical understanding. They reset the learning process over and over again, and without realizing it, they fall into a psychological loop that quietly keeps them stuck for years. This behavior follows a very predictable psychological cycle. We can call it the strategy switching loop. Once you see this loop clearly, you start recognizing it everywhere in trading communities. The loop begins with phase 1, discovery. The trader finds a new strategy, maybe through YouTube, maybe through a trading course, maybe through another trader's results. At this stage, everything feels exciting. The rules look clean, the setups look obvious, the backtests look promising, confidence is high. The trader believes this might finally be the missing piece. Then comes phase 2, early execution. The trader begins taking trades. At first, things may even go well. A few wins appear, hope builds. Then phase 3 arrives, the first emotional drawdown. A losing streak appears, maybe 3 losses, maybe 5, maybe a week of frustrating results. This is where the real test begins. Instead of accepting the normal randomness of trading, the trader begins doubting the strategy itself, which leads directly to phase 4, strategy blame. The trader starts thinking, this system isn't reliable. I need something more accurate. This entry method is flawed. And finally comes phase 5, reset. The trader searches for a new strategy, which brings temporary excitement again, and restarts the entire loop. Many traders repeat this cycle for years without realizing it, not because they lack intelligence, but because the emotional pressure of losing trades quietly pushes them out of systems that might actually work. Consider a trader who discovers a breakout strategy. The rules are clear. Wait for price to consolidate. Enter when the range breaks. Place the stop below the structure. It looks clean. The trader begins executing. The first 2 trades win. Confidence builds quickly. This system is solid, but then something changes. The next 4 trades lose. Now the internal dialogue begins. Maybe the breakout was fake. Maybe I entered too early. Maybe breakouts don't work anymore. Instead of recognizing that losing streaks are normal, the trader begins doubting the entire concept. A few days later, they are already researching a different approach. Now consider another scenario. A trader follows a mean reversion strategy. The edge relies on entering when price becomes stretched away from its average. But these trades often feel uncomfortable. They require buying when price looks weak or selling when price looks strong. After 2 losing trades, the trader hesitates on the next setup. The market moves exactly as expected without them. Now frustration appears. I knew it. Why didn't I take that? The next time the setup appears, they enter impulsively, but slightly too early. That trade loses. Now the trader concludes the strategy is unreliable. They abandon it. Or consider the trader who constantly watches other traders online. They see screenshots of huge wins. Someone caught a massive trend. Someone doubled an account. Suddenly, their own strategy feels slow and unimpressive. Their system produces small, consistent gains. But compared to the dramatic moves they see online, it feels boring. So they start thinking, maybe I need something more aggressive. They begin experimenting again. New indicators, new entry methods, new strategies. But the real issue was never the system. It was the trader's relationship with discomfort. Because most profitable strategies don't feel exciting. They feel repetitive. They feel boring, and they often feel uncertain. And many traders unknowingly abandon good systems simply because they never learned how to tolerate those emotional conditions. The reason this behavior is so common lies deep in human psychology. First, there is loss aversion. Psychologically, losses hurt far more than wins feel good. A trader might make 3 profitable trades, but one loss can create stronger emotional impact than all the wins combined. When several losses appear close together, the brain interprets it as danger. It begins searching for ways to eliminate the pain. One of the fastest ways to do that is to blame the strategy. Because if the strategy is flawed, then changing it feels like progress, even if it isn't. Second, there is the expectation trap. Many traders expect good strategies to produce smooth results. They imagine consistent wins and small occasional losses. But real trading rarely looks like that. Even profitable strategies often have messy equity curves. Wins and losses are mixed together. Drawdowns appear without warning. When reality does not match the trader's expectations, doubt quickly appears. Third, there is emotional discomfort during execution. A strategy can look perfect on paper, but executing it in real time is very different. When money is on the line, emotions change how traders behave. They hesitate. They exit early. They widen stops. They skip valid setups. Then when results suffer, they blame the system instead of recognizing their own execution instability. Finally, there is social comparison. Modern trading culture constantly exposes traders to other people's results. Big wins, huge trades, perfect entries. Even if those results are rare or exaggerated, they distort perception. A trader who is slowly improving may begin feeling like they are falling behind. Their strategy suddenly feels inadequate. And once that thought appears, the temptation to search for something better becomes very strong. So the trader changes systems again, but the emotional patterns remain the same, and the cycle continues. There is a clear difference between how amateur traders think and how experienced traders approach strategies. Amateur traders are constantly searching for better entries, better indicators, better confirmation signals. They believe consistency comes from discovering the perfect strategy. But experienced traders understand something very different. Consistency rarely comes from finding something new. It comes from stabilizing behavior around something already good enough. Professional traders rarely change strategies frequently. Instead, they refine execution. They focus on position sizing. They improve risk management. They develop emotional control during losing streaks. They build trust in the statistical nature of their system. While amateur traders keep resetting their progress, professionals compound experience inside the same framework. And that difference quietly creates a massive gap in long-term performance. Because the trader who keeps changing strategies never collects enough consistent data to understand their edge. They are always starting over. If strategy switching has been a pattern in your trading, the solution is not simply pick one system. The real solution is building execution stability. One useful approach is something we can call the stability protocol. Step 1. The strategy freeze. Choose one strategy and commit to trading it for a fixed number of trades. Not days, not weeks, trades. For example, 100 trades. During this period, the strategy cannot be changed. Only execution is evaluated. Step 2. Execution tracking. After each trade, record whether you followed your rules correctly. Not whether the trade won or lost, but whether you executed the plan. This helps separate strategy performance from behavioral mistakes. Step 3. Emotional awareness. Notice when doubt appears. Notice when hesitation appears. Notice when you feel tempted to abandon the strategy. Those moments are usually not signs that the system is broken. They are signs that emotional pressure is rising. Step 4. Statistical thinking. Instead of evaluating the last few trades, focus on the larger sample. Professional trading decisions are rarely based on 5 trades. They are based on dozens or hundreds. The goal is not to eliminate losses. The goal is to execute consistently through them. Trading rewards stability far more than creativity. Many traders believe success comes from discovering something new. But in reality, consistency usually appears when the search finally stops. When a trader begins executing the same process calmly, when they stop reacting emotionally to short-term outcomes, when they trust the long-term nature of probability. Because trading is not a single moment of brilliance. It is a long sequence of decisions, hundreds of trades, thousands of small choices. And the trader who constantly changes strategies never gives those choices enough time to compound. Consistency begins when behavior stabilizes, not when strategies multiply. In trading, the most dangerous illusion is the belief that the next strategy will solve everything, because that belief keeps traders searching forever. But the traders who eventually become consistent usually reach a quiet realization. The system was never the real problem. The challenge was staying steady long enough to let the system work. Learning to sit through losses, learning to execute when confidence feels low, learning to trust process instead of short-term results. The traders who survive long enough to master this rarely look like the most exciting traders online. They look calm, they look patient, they look almost boring. But beneath that calm is something extremely powerful: stability. And in trading, stability compounds far more reliably than constant change.